Hello all you beautiful people and welcome to NDMiataMods. I'm your host Casey and this is your hostess. This is Greta. She is my recently acquired 2019 Snowflake White Pearl GTS RF retractable fastback. And she is my first Miata and I love her to death. Absolutely just blissful driving this car. I had a 550 wheel horsepower STI for 12 years, built that car, did all the fun. This is more fun. If you're thinking about getting an ND Miata, get one. I drove an ND1, it was a blast. She's an ND2. So this is going to just be a quick overview of Greta and what we do here. This channel is going to be dedicated to ND Miatas, parts, upgrades, aftermarket parts, features the car has, how-tos, and install videos. So I have had her for about a week and a half now, 2 weeks, and I've done a little bit to her, fortunately, before I started this channel. However, I am going to go back and do install and how-to videos on the few parts I have installed. So she was completely stock when I got her, but come take a ride with me. We're gonna go show you the cool things we've done to Greta already. That fun little whip there was because I'm filming you on a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So here in the corner, if you have an RF or if you've looked at an RF or many other vehicles, there is typically an orange incandescent bulb. These things look hideous. If you could see that in there, just imagine the whole corner looking like that. Because it's all reflector in there, that amber color was reflected all over. And if you look how it is now, it looks much more subtle, much more natural, and very sleek with the white surrounding the headlight fixture. So this is an upgraded LED. I don't know if the camera will catch it in there, but it is from a reputable company. I do purchase all of my parts. I never get things free. I am an unbiased, unpaid for reviewer that does everything on my own. So if you're looking for those, I'll drop a link below. I have no affiliation with the company, but they don't do the hyper flicker. They function normally with the blinker or the hazards, and they're much brighter than stock. So we'll do an install video on that, as well as I'll post a video of during the day and at night. Another part Greta needed right off the bat. Oh, look at that beauty. The side markers. The front ones were originally, oh yeah, you guessed it, that same amber color. So if you have a white car, obviously, the clear ones look much better. It blends in. It just gives it a natural feel. But if you're fond of these, leave them on. You know, I don't hate. Everybody has their own cars and preferences, but this looks way, way better to me from my preferences. These originally, incandescent bulbs, single tiny little thing right there in the middle between the reflectors. This is a whole LED strip. They're crazy, crazy bright, and at night they cast out off the side of your car. So it definitely gives you more visibility on the road, especially to bigger vehicles around you. So we'll do an install video on those as well. And just as a heads up, if you're gonna do the blinker and those side markers, do them at the same time. They're in the same area. It'll be just as easy to do them at the same time. So Greta here was bone stock, no tint or anything. So you might be able to see it. We'll get in closer. The little baby banner there. I did put 45% ceramic all the way around this car, and if you are in the Olympia, Washington area, I have a high recommendation for you for this tent shop. It's a little locally owned, ma and pa, wife runs the counter, husband does the installs, and I've had several vehicles done with them, and they do an absolutely fantastic job. Great prices will get you in and out of there, and just quality work. So looks very, you know, like it came with the car. You know, you see like the higher end vehicles got that kind of tinted glass. I wanted to have that look, have that protection, but not go too dark. I don't know if you could hear all the rain, but yeah, this is Washington, so this is normal. Hence the lighter tint. Got to be able to see out of this little car. I'm 6'1", by the way, and you know, I watched a lot of NDMiata videos, and a lot of people say, hey, you know, I'm 5'10". If you're there, you're comfortable. If you're anything above that, you might not fit. So I must have long legs and a short torso because my head is 1.5 inches or so from the ceiling, sitting upright. I'm very comfortable in this car. As you can see on the back, same thing, it was a kit. Those now are nice and clear with the full LED strip. Super easy to install on the back, a little bit more difficult on the front. I did the back window tinted as well. If you have one of these, you know that everything, including a Honda Civic behind you, headlights sit right at that level and just blind the heck out of you. So I had to have a little extra protection. This bad boy right here, mod number 2 that needed done for sure, or 3 I guess at this point. If you've seen one of these, you know they have like a ham radio, 45-foot high antenna on the back of them. Not sure why Mazda keeps doing that. Even the 2024 has it, but picked up this little bad guy again on Amazon. I would have supported Craven Speed or something, but this one has like little rifling on the sides, and it's not just smooth all the way up and down. So I did prefer that quite a bit. And it was like 14 bucks, so looks way better. Flares out, blends in well, looks real nice. Okay, so inside I did the little shelf that goes in the glove box. I could give you guys a video on that. It was kind of a pain to install, so I'll throw a video out there for that thing too. But the big mistake here, everybody, huge mistake if you've made it 7 minutes into this video of why I hate myself for the mod I bought, is the RF top mod. So if you know these cars, you know with the little switch inside the toggle, you have to hold it down for 13 seconds. You can't drive above 6 miles an hour. It's just absurd. Mazda. So I bought the Mods for Cars Smart Top, which allows it, you know, one simple click to go up and down. You could reverse the toggle to be the proper direction for you, and you could increase the speed. That mod is $360. I'm sure many of you have seen it. I'm sure many of you have it in your carts, and you're all probably thinking, dang, I don't know if that's worth it. It's not. No, don't buy it. I made the mistake. Hear me out. I was on MX5 Things website today, you know, because I got to find all the fun things for my beautiful Greta. And they have a RF top controller. It's not called the Smart Top, and it's $170, everybody. $170. One half the price, same features. But wait, there is more. So if you get their accessory ignition controller, it's another $89. You're still 2/3 the cost of Mods for Cars. You could actually control this with your fob, your key fob. You could triple press the button, the windows will go down. If you have the window mod, it's another like 120. The top will come up and go back or back forward, either way. So even if you got the auto window mod, the accessory mod, and the top controller, you're still right at the same price of Mods for Cars Smart Top. But you get automatic windows with your key fob. You get automatic RF top with your key fob and all the other features that come along with it. So I just wanted to get that out there. You know, if you made my mistake, I apologize for you and Mods for Cars not doing their due diligence of market research and all that. But if you're planning to get one, now you know. So hopefully you've watched this video. Consider subscribing, liking, and drop a comment below. All right, so this is next. This is my carbon fiber little lip wing. I didn't want a ducktail. I didn't want anything ridiculous and giant. I just wanted to break up the white a little bit there. So there'll be an install video here probably in the next couple of days of me slapping that bad boy on there and how to get it lined up properly and mounted. And then we hate the wheel gap here. There's a lot of wheel gap here, and there's a lot of distance from the wheel and the fender in the in-out area. So drilled and slotted rotors will be going on Greta here, probably this weekend, and then some 25mm spacers on the rear and some 15mm spacers on the front. So that's coming next. MX5 things should be sending my stuff out here in the next day or so. I'll get videos up on the channel of everything I got, how-tos, installs, and my overall opinions, if it's worth the price or not, how the function is, and all of that. So if you guys will stay tuned, a bunch of videos will be coming up shortly. And if you're a NDMiata fan, I hope you enjoyed Greta here, as she is absolutely beautiful. I am your host, Casey, and if there's anything you're interested in these cars, please feel free to drop a comment below. I will answer any questions. I will do videos on whatever you're thinking, as long as it's, you know, within reason of what I'm going to do to this car. So I appreciate you all sticking in with me for this long. Give some love to Greta, and I hope you all have a beautiful day, you beautiful people.